Hey guys, we're doing another fitting today. We're going to be doing the Prado VX of 2024. We're going to be doing the rear seats in canvas grey today. So let's get started. So you would have got your package and you would have opened it up and had many different pieces. So we're going to go through what they are. So first of all, you'll have this small little piece that'll say CTR at the end of the tag. That stands for center. That's for the little bulge thing underneath the armrest. We'll go through that later though. So you have that. You'll have the center headrest. That'll say CTR at the back of the tag as well. So it'll say PRA097L.CTR. That stands for center. That's your center headrest. You'll have your two normal headrests. They don't matter what side they go on because they are both for left and right because they're the exact same. So you don't have to worry about which side you put it on. You'll have this flat piece, which will also say CTR on the end of it. That's for the back of the center. You'll have your armrest for the rear. You'll have a 40 split base. The way to tell this is when you open it up and you look at the tag on this one, it'll say PRA097L.40. So that specifies that that's the 40 percentage out of the 60 and 40 base. So that's your 40 base. And then obviously you'll have your 60 base as well. That'll say .60 on it. You'll have your right hand side backrest. The right hand side is the driver's side and the left hand side is the passenger side. And likewise, you have the left hand side as well. So .LH. So now that we know what all the pieces are, we'll start with the bases first. So first of all, when you get your bases ready, you'll get the 40 split first because that's this side. That'll be on the passenger side. So when you get it, you'll want to unattach all the Velcro pieces and make sure they're all free. Now the Velcro straps are on the front and the bit that has the tag on it is actually the back side. Okay, so when getting your bases, the first thing you need to do is when you put it on, this hole here needs to actually go around this part right here. So make sure you do that first because if you put the cover on first, you won't be able to get that through. Next up, obviously that piece is on. So that means you can kind of lay the seat cover where it's going to go. Next up, when you pull this corner down at the front, you'll be wondering where this strap might need to go. So to show you, I'd pull the seat forward and this actually goes down the side between this base and this base and actually wraps around to the back here. So it's behind this side now. And that's why this hole is here for the belt buckle. So make sure you have that there. And then next what you want to do is this flap with the label on it actually goes in through this gap between the backrest and the base. You want to push that through. If you need to, you can pull the seat forward. You can actually use your hand on the other side to guide it through as well. Now that you've got that sorted, next thing you'll want to do is there's a little tiny Velcro piece right here on the back of this corner. And then there's one on this side, on this corner. That needs to wrap underneath the seat and connect to each other on the outside, just so you can have a bit of strength for the two. And make sure you connect those two up. Once you've done that, the Velcro straps that are at the front here, they actually go underneath the seat to the back and they connect to the back of this flap. And that's why it has a Velcro strip on the back of it. So you need to actually go underneath the seat and pull it all the way through. So that's what you want to do now. Now, once you've done those two Velcros that go underneath the seat, connect it to the back of this flap, you want to grab that side one that went between the two bases and wrap that around and connect that to the same carpet piece as well. And that's going to give you a bit of structure on the sides. So make sure you do that. And that's that base done. So now you can pull that back and let that sit for a bit. Next we'll do the 60. So likewise with the 40 split, you have all these Velcros at the front. So you want to make sure they're all not connected so you have complete access to them. Next up, again, with that side piece, you'll have that loop. You want to make sure that loop goes around that little lever on the side. So make sure you put that on first. You just put it over, put the back of it behind it and slide it back. That's the first part. Next up, you want to grab the corner on the opposite side and try to slide that down the side part of it. You can even pull the seat forward if you need to. Pull it forward, and this side strap, remember like the other one, it goes down the side and to the back. Make sure you put that down there. And then this flap in the middle, like the other one, goes between the back and the base to the back, as well as this one too. Put it through that gap and push it through. So if need be, you can put the seat all the way forward and lay that part of the seat down if need be. And that way you can grab the flaps from back here and you can pull them through. So like the 40 split, we also have these Velcros at the front. What you want to do is you want to grab all them, and like before, they go under the seat and connect to the 2 flaps that we just pushed through. So pull them nice and tight and wrap them around and connect them to that back carpet that's on the back of these, at the back of the seat. So do them first. So once you do all the Velcro straps that go underneath the seat, you'll have one on this corner piece. There'll be a short flap right here, and there'll be one here. Now this part wraps underneath around the side, and that'll connect straight up to that Velcro piece. That just tensions the corner side so it stays on and keeps it nice and straight. So once you've done all that, that's the base done. Next, we got to do the whole backrest part. So first off, we'll do the armrest. So when doing the armrest, duck is what goes on the outside. So that's the part you want to see. So open it up, slip it over, keep it nice and straight. You just have to wiggle it down just so you get it all the way. And once you've done that, this flap actually goes underneath it in the gap, and that feeds up until it wraps around to the top here. So put it in the gap and roll the back of it, and it should come through at this top piece up here. Then you grab this one and you just lay it over top, and the Velcro should connect. And that's that part done. Next up, you want to grab that little center piece where it's got the 2 little Velcro bits on the sides and one here. It looks like that. All right. Where the little Velcro piece is on the inside and the tag, that is going to go on the bottom. So make sure it's that way up. When you do it, it's going to go over this little bulge thing at the bottom underneath the armrest. So you want to try slide it on and push the sides around through the back. And you can even lay that center piece down and pull the seat forward just so you can grab those side bits and pull them through. So pull it all the way through, and you'll be able to pull these side bits up and pull them so they attach right onto the back carpet. And that's that done. Next is to do the backrests. So first off, take all the headrests off. So the back seat that's on the driver's side is the right hand side. So when you get these out, make sure you get the RH. And when you open it up, split that side piece. And what's going to happen with that is this side is going to wrap over the top. And this part that's open, where the split is going to go through the seat belt. And that's why I put the center down so I can see. And you're going to pull it down. You're going to try to line it up and put those loops, the headrest holes, they're going to go underneath the plastic. So make sure you do that. Next up, you've got all the little Velcro pieces that connect behind the seat belt. So there'll be a few Velcro pieces that you just got to work out which way they go. So make sure you wrap all that side piece around the correct way. Once you've attached all the Velcros at the back here and that long one at the back, you can push this flap through that gap like we did with the bases as well. And then you'll want to lay seat forward, grab that flap, and that's going to pull all the way over, and you're going to lift this back piece back up, put this underneath, and reconnect the Velcro. And that's what's going to hold it there. And that is that piece done. Whilst you have the center down, what you want to do is you want to grab that flat piece that says center on it as well. Now the way that works is all the holes are perfectly cut out, so you can still put it on and still get the use of all the locking and the center seat. Make sure you put it on nice and straight and connect all the Velcros up. Now we've got this side backrest. So when you put the passenger side on, because this is for the left-hand side, where the holes are, that is actually going to be on the back side. So when you slide it over, make sure you try and keep it nice and straight. Slide it over. These 2 loops at the top need to go underneath the plastic surrounding for the headrest. This front flap actually goes inside that gap like we did with the other side. Push it all the way through. You can reach it from the other side, and you can even lay this down if you need to. Pull it nice and tight. Now this back flap that we just pushed through needs to wrap up and go underneath this Velcro. That's why there's Velcro on it, to hold it up. Make sure you connect them all up, and that's that part done. Now, all we got left is all the headrest. Gonna start off with the center one first. So if you have it like this, you want this back piece to go inside that little hole bit at the back. Here's how I do it. So I push it into that little slot, so it's in there. Pull it nice and tight, so it goes over, and then these 2 Velcro pieces, those side Velcro pieces just go over and connect. And then that's the center done. Now, like I said before, these two outside ones don't have a preferred side, so you can put any one on. The only thing you have to worry about is the front of the headrest is the same side as the tag. So when you put it on, make sure the tag is on the front. And that should just slide over. And put one Velcro over and the other one, and that's connected. And one more. Put it in, press the button, and done. Well, there you go, guys. That's the end of the video. I hope it made sense and answered any questions or anything you were thinking about. If you have any problems, feel free to reach out to us. You can call, email, or message us, and we'll be happy to help. So all I can say now is stay safe, stay protected, and have a great day.